Welcome back. President Trump says he will hold Iran responsible for any future attacks that come from Houthi rebels based in Yemen. Now, Trump authorized strikes against the Tehran-backed group today and also over the weekend. Houthis, as you might know, have been attacking with varying degrees of effectiveness military and commercial ships in the Red Sea for quite some time. Ramy Inocencio joins me now from Tel Aviv. Ramy, catch us up on what has been happening in terms of these strikes and their effectiveness against Houthi targets in Yemen.
Major, yes, good to see you. The Houthis are saying that at least 53 people were killed in Yemen in those strikes. The Pentagon says that weapons manufacturing sites and weapons storage sites were destroyed and that several leaders of the Houthi drone program were killed. But the Houthis, they have not confirmed that. But what the group did say is that at least 5 of the dead were children, along with 2 women. And looking ahead, Major, we should expect more strikes to happen, both from the U.S. side and from the Houthis. This is based on statements from both. The Pentagon just held a press briefing the past couple hours. One of the words I noted that was used a fair bit was the word unrelenting in terms of more strikes. That word has been repeated by other administration officials, coming from Pete Hegseth himself, Defense Secretary. The stated goal here in the Red Sea is to keep freedom of navigation. Houthis say they're going to keep targeting U.S. ships if they keep getting attacked in. They say that they targeted the USS Harry S. Truman right now in Red Sea waters, the aircraft carrier group, strike group there, twice in 24 hours using missiles and drones. The U.S. so far, though, hasn't reported any damages.
Ramy, I want to play for you sound from Secretary of State Marco Rubio, who appeared on Face the Nation with Margaret Brennan yesterday. Let's take a quick listen.
This is an effort to deny them the ability to continue to constrict and control shipping. And it's just not going to happen. We're not going to have these guys, these people with weapons able to tell us where our ships can go, where the ships of all the world can go, by the way. It's not just the U.S. We're doing the world a favor. Yeah. We're doing the entire world a favor by getting rid of these guys and their ability to strike global shipping.
Ramy, the key phrase is getting rid of these guys. Is that possible simply with an air campaign? Because I've read numerous Israeli officials who have a vested interest in the outcome of whatever this conflict may or may not be, say on the record that the only way you're going to do that is to go into Yemen itself, on the ground.
Right. Right. And boots on the ground has been one of the topics of discussion at that Pentagon press briefing earlier. One journalist asked them, and they, perhaps no surprise, swerved around any topic pertaining to American boots on the ground, because that also begs the question of whether there will be an appetite from Americans who, at least seemingly, don't want to get into another war into the Middle East. But as for the Trump White House, it certainly appears to be doing its best to try to at least destroy as many of the group's weapons as possible and to generally degrade its command and control structure overall and its military capabilities overall. And, you know, we're seeing that from Secretary Rubio and in actions like the strikes over the weekend, and also, for example, the redesignation of the Houthis as a terror group, which then makes it harder, of course, to access the global financial network. But as for wiping out the Houthis in totality, that is a question that will require boots on the ground by many, many people, and again, whether Americans have an appetite for that.
Ramy Inocencio, thank you very much. Appreciate it.